Breaking news, Allstar Jr. has been arrested. Allstar Jr. arrested while on his way to a Vlad TV interview. The situation surrounding Allstar Jr. just took another turn. And this time it moved from the internet into real-life consequences. According to multiple reports circulating online, Allstar Jr. was arrested in California on Wednesday evening. And what raised eyebrows immediately was the timing. He was reportedly on his way to sit down for an interview with DJ Vlad of Vlad TV when authorities took him into custody. The arrest comes after weeks of escalating tension tied to the situation involving NBA Ben 10, who was reportedly shot and remains hospitalized, even shared updates from his bed. While details surrounding that shooting are still unclear, Allstar Jr. inserted himself directly into the situation in a way that did not go unnoticed. Instead of keeping distance, he leaned into it. From releasing a diss track aimed at Ben 10 and James Prince Jr., to repeatedly taunt the situation on social media, Allstar Jr.
Vlad dropped dime on him, bro. Shit crazy.
Took an aggressive and public stance that only added fuel to an already volatile situation. It created a narrative that felt less like music and more like escalation, with little regard for how it might play out beyond the screen. Now, with the reported arrest, the conversation shifts. At the time, it has not been confirmed whether the arrest is directly connected to Ben 10's shooting or tied to a separate matter. That uncertainty has only added to the speculation, especially online, where the Vlad TV angle has taken on a life of its own. For years, there has been a running joke within hip-hop circles that Vlad TV interviews leads to legal trouble, with critics labeling the platform as a place where artists say too much. While there is no verified connection between this arrest and the interview itself, the timing has been enough for the internet to run with that narrative once again. What remains real, however, is the situation itself. One artist is still in the hospital, another is now in custody. And a story that started as an online back and forth has turned into something much more serious. As details continue to unfold, the questions remain.
And get this, bro. They try to say Allstar Jr. was telling, bro. Nigga, in the hospital, bro. We don't know if he not paralyzed or not, bro. Making videos about the situation. Infidel.
About what led to the arrest, what charges may follow, and how this situation ultimately plays out for everyone involved. For now, it stands as another example of how quickly things can escalate when street issues, music, and social media all collide at the same damn time. If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early. If you switch your payroll over with Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, and the build card and more. There's everything in one app. I actually like that myself, which is why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your own account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter information, order your card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful and tight sometimes, it's definitely worth checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, right? Nash, we bet. Listen, you said that it was more than likely that Ben 10 was going to fade away, and he hasn't. And don't worry, I'm going to literally prove one thing that I said that the internet tried to jump on my back about. Don't worry, we'll cross that bridge in a couple hours. Allstar Jr. is probably one of the dumbest I almost got away with it people. What are you talking about, Nash? One of the dumbest, almost got away with it people. Well, I want y'all to go back to the video that I put out yesterday. Don't worry, you ain't got to click off. I'll do it for you. Roll it.
In honor of my nigga Ben 10, since he wanted to play, when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now, the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if
now, the best way this dance can work is if a motherfucker shoot your dumb ass about 12 times, bro. Yeah, Allstar Jr. lost his mind, bro. He must have knew he was gonna beat it on the back end, dog.
you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your down and point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, and I spank you. Then you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it, $20,000 Ben 10 challenge, best Ben 10 challenge, man.
And he made that challenge, bro, because he knew he was gonna go to jail, bro. Wasn't gonna be able to pay off his debt, bro.
Go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get a what?
See, Allstar Jr. did not get taken by the feds like they're saying. Allstar Jr. got taken by the Marshals. Now, if the feds decided to take over the investigation, then so be it. But as it stands right now, that's the Marshal work. But the interesting thing about him being arrested is the number one question. Why? It's the reason why you clicked on here. Well, let's understand something. Allstar Jr., it is next to impossible that you shoot somebody 5 times that close while they're standing up. He said he basically what? Pop, 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 like that? No, that's not what happened. See, OG3 can lie to y'all. Ben 10 don't know nothing. And Junior, he don't know nothing. The cameras know everything. See, the cameras filmed an attempted murder. The cameras filmed an aggravated assault. That's what the cameras filmed. See, Allstar Jr. stood over that man. I told y'all this. So the internet, y'all got to come back and come rock with Nash. All right, we forgive you for saying that it was more than likely that Ben 10 was going to die. But we still mad at you for saying he's paralyzed. Don't worry, I'm going to...
Shit, bro, anybody who gets stood over, bro, just imagine you watching somebody get stood over, bro. You like, he dead, bro. 5 shots later, you like, shit.
Prove that he was paralyzed based off of the video that he put out. I'm going to 100% prove it, and you guys are going to be like, oh, shit. So you got this one detail wrong. That's cool. But to the point at hand, there was no longer a threat. That's the issue. When little buddy got his finger blown off and was crawling and all that shit and everything, I don't know if he got more bullets in him due to Allstar Jr. That part I don't know. And quite frankly, at this point, I definitely don't want to know. But one thing I do know is that man stood over him. So now it's going to boil down to placement of bullets and intent. Because if I'm a lawyer, which I'm not, I'm just a hood lawyer. I'm not a real lawyer. I'm not bar certified. I never took the LSATs, none of that shit, right? But if I'm a lawyer, I'm going to argue placement of bullets. But I'm going to argue also heat of the moment, crime of passion, if you will. So there's that. See, all them cats left.
See, I just don't see how they would have any, like, sympathy for somebody who almost lost their life in the commission of a crime, right? Let alone a robbery, bro. On me, you trying to tell me be rational after they didn't just could have just did what was pummeling you, you know, and all type of shit.
They left that boy to die. If I'm Ben 10, I'm looking at everybody like, damn, bro, so all 6 of us can go jump him, but all of this shit. And I don't know if this is true, so I'm not gonna say that it is true. But the way that Allstar Jr. has been going about all of this shit, they gonna strip his phone and try to see exactly what picture that was sent to him, meaning the one that Ben 10 gave him in that text message. Baby boy Ted, missed audio call. What's crazy was, I ain't tell y'all I spit on the goofy after he got flamed. Thick ass neck brace. Did you get popped or get in a 10-car pileup? I ain't doing your interview, bro. It's over. It say, I ain't trying to talk, nigga. Send me that challenge, pussy. Oh, you really a B? With a photo that disappeared, he say the end in the hospital full of bullets. You pick up, you know I ain't full of no effing bullets. Well, duh, B. You been in the hospital 100 days, for sure. You wipe that spit off your pussy ass face? How I feel that everybody left your bum ass to die? Nigga, you ain't cut a bum ass do, boy. Now you have the reason. Now you know. Now
But you know why you say how I feel everybody left you, bro? Because this the picture, bro. He really did stood over, bro. But it's just, let's keep it lit.
Now you know that they wanted his phone. Now you want to know the worst, crazier part about all this shit is as much as a braggadocious individual you can be, this is Allstar Jr's fault. It is. You doing the Ben 10 challenge and all that shit, bruh. You do realize you are now effectively forcing the police hands on this. The million people who seen this, the blogs that's covering it, the public pressure. Remember the previous video where some people got mad in the comments, but you guys didn't understand. So allow me to help you understand where I was coming from. They shot in a damn restaurant full of innocent people and next to close to downtown Houston. At a time where we're having ICE raids, at a time where the feds are here. The feds are everywhere. The feds are here because they have the soccer tournament shit that's going to happen. So you have the what is it, the World Cup shit that's coming to America. So you have all of that stuff. The feds are everywhere. You think that you acting like you waging war on people, you don't think that they're going to say, let's just make sure that his ass is safe by getting him the hell out of here? And you rubbing it in their faces? At a certain point in time, you got to know to wait it out. I'm not mad at Buddy for taking that moment and all that shit and everything.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you did it to yourself. I think if you would have fell back, it would have been a little bit more of a strenuous process for the rollers to figure out who really did this shit, bro, or what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Because we didn't know who the hell it was until he popped out. There's an old story, and some of you guys will know this because it happened in Houston, of this black dude who came in the restaurant and he had a gun and he was robbing people and all of that shit, right? And one dude had a gun on him in his left pocket, sitting there. And the dude who was robbing people, his dumb ass decided to turn around. The moment he turned around, right? That guy left. That guy who killed him would not be charged. But you know what's not happening? He's not online bragging about it. See, the rap culture will have you rap about doing illegal shit, rap about getting away with illegal shit.
It's just the authorities wanting to put an N-word in his place. Like, you're getting out of place, dog. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, so, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to, you know, put the authorities, you know, put all of our resources towards you and make sure we apprehend you, right? Feel like he's doing a little too much. And really, could you blame him a little bit? I mean, you know, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, bro. How you did that it wasn't good. You understand me? It baffles me that y'all want to have a conversation through text message all of a sudden, bro. Y'all could have been worked this shit out, right? But the problem wasn't even between them two. It was between little JR. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, free little JR, bro. I'm sure he be home soon. You know, minor setback for a major comeback.
Evidence is substantial, the lawyer got it.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no cent, cause I never Captain Saber, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho.